Welcome back to Engineer Math Academy. In our previous lesson, we discussed how to use completing the square method to solve quadratic equations. Today, we are looking at how to solve word problems that lead to quadratic equations. So without wasting much time, let's go straight to the problem already on the board. This is a typical word problem that leads to quadratic equation. It says the product of the ages of Adu and Tanko is 9 less than Akofa's age. If Tanko is 4 years older than Adu and Akofa's age is 6 times Tanko's age, find Akofa's age. This is a past WAEC problem. In fact, SSC 2025 question 2. So in this kind of problem, what do you need to do? The first thing is to read the question very well and understand it. For instance, in this problem, we are talking about the ages of 3 people: Adu, Tanko, and Akofa's age. So you need to settle down, read the question, understand it before attempting to solve it. So let's go straight to the solution. Solution. Remember, the problem says the product of the ages of Adu and Tanko. Let's stop there. The product of the ages of Adu and Tanko is 9 less than Akofa's age. We'll come back to this part of the problem. Let's continue. If Tanko is 4 years older than Adu, let's concentrate on this part first. It means if we know Adu's age, we add 4 to Adu's age, we'll get Tanko's age. So let's represent Adu's age with an unknown number, with an alphabet. So let's do that. Let's assume Adu's age is A. We do the same for Tanko. Then Tanko's age will be A plus 4, because Tanko is 4 years older than Adu. Let's put this in a bracket. What about the third person, Akofa? Akofa's age is 6 times Tanko's age. It means if we know Tanko's age and multiply it by 6 to give us Akofa's age. And we already have Tanko's age here, A plus 4. So let's do the multiplication. Akofa's age is 6 times A plus 4. Now, we have succeeded to represent their ages using unknown numbers or using an alphabet. So we now know that Adu's age is A, Tanko's age is A plus 4, and Akofa's age is 6 times A plus 4. Now let's see the beginning part of the problem. The product of the ages of Adu and Tanko. In a word problem, product usually refers to multiplication. So this is telling us that when we multiply Adu and Tanko's age, the answer is 9 less than Akofa's age. Let's represent that mathematically. Since Adu's age is A and Tanko's age is A plus 4, we multiply the two. That is the product. So A multiplying A plus 4. That is the product. Remember, instead of writing A times A plus 4, we say A into bracket A plus 4. Just the way we did here. But this time, we are multiplying Adu and Tanko's age. And the answer will be equal to 9 less than Akofa's age. That means Akofa's age minus 9. So we say Akofa's age is 6 a plus 4 minus 9. That is the equation. The next step is for us to expand the equation by clearing the brackets, by removing the brackets. Let's do that. A times a will give us a squared plus a times 4, 4a, equal to 6 times a, 6a, plus 6 times 4, 24, minus 9. This becomes a squared plus 4a equal to 6a plus 15. 24 minus 9. If you have an eagle's eye, you will already see that a quadratic equation is taking shape, because we have a squared, we have the a, and we have a constant. So let's put this in a quadratic format. Let's bring the terms on the right hand side to the left hand side. It becomes a squared plus 4a minus 6a minus 15 equal to 0. This will give us a squared 4a minus 6a minus 2a, then minus 15 equal to 0. We now have a proper quadratic equation here. At this point, you could decide to use any method you are more comfortable with. So the next step is to multiply a squared by minus 15. That is a squared times minus 15. This will give us minus 15a squared. Having got this, we now look for two factors of minus 15a squared. That will give us minus 2a when we add them. The factors are minus 5a and plus 3a. Why? Because when multiplied, we get minus 15a squared. But if we add them, we give us minus 2a. So let's continue. We now rewrite this equation using these two factors. So we have a squared. Instead of minus 2a now, we say minus 5a plus 3a. 15, the constant, minus 15 equal to 0. We used these two factors to replace the middle term, minus 2a. The next step is to group them into brackets. That is a squared minus 5a in brackets plus 3a minus 15 in brackets equal to 0. Now we factorize. Remember, we are using the factorization method. So we say, what is the common factor in this bracket? The common factor is a. So we bring out a. A divided a squared is a, minus a divided 5a. A we cancel out a. We have minus 5. Plus, common factor here is 3. So we bring out 3 and open the bracket. 3 divide 3a. 3 we cancel out 3. We have a. 3 divide minus 15. We have minus 5 equal to 0. We continue. We pick a here. A outside the bracket. Plus 3 outside this bracket. Plus 3. Then you notice we have a minus 5. A minus 5 in both brackets. So we take one of them. A minus 5 equal to 0. At this point, we can now solve the terms in each of the brackets separately by saying a plus 3 equal to 0 or a minus 5 equal to 0. This will give us a is equal to 0 minus 3. or A equal to 0 plus 5. So A is equal to 0 minus 3 is minus 3, or A is equal to 0 plus 5 is 5. Since we are dealing with ages, we don't have negative ages, so we take the positive value. A is equal to 5. So Adu was 5 years old. But we're interested in finding Akofa's age. We also said that Akofa's age is 6 times A plus 4. This becomes 6 times 5 plus 4. 5 plus 4 is 9. So this will be 6 into 9, and that will give us 54 years. That is Akofa's age. The interesting thing about quadratic equation is you can check if your answer is right or wrong. Since we now know that Adu's age was 5 years, then we can now say that Tanku's age, which was A plus 4, will now be 5 plus 4. That gives us 9 years. So Adu was 5 years old, Tanko was 9 years old. Remember that Tanko is 4 years older than Adu. Also, remember that Akofa's age is 6 times Tanko's age. Since Tanko is 9 years old, 6 times 9 will give us Akofa's age. 6 times 9 is 54. That alone has confirmed that the values we got for Adu and Tanko are correct. That is it. Word problem leading to quadratic equation. If you got value from this class, please like and share this video so that others too will benefit from it. And if you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Subscribe so that you don't miss our next class, where we'll be looking into the world of solves. I am Engineer Matt. I will see you in the next class.